Uh-oh. Hmm. In the bottom right corner of Ephemeron, it's the red Zerg Prime. And in the top left, as the teal Protoss, it's the brave Knight of Ire, he of the Neverforge, Kugel. Kugel reppin' Team Ris3n Prime, up for Legion Gaming. Ris3n currently up 1-0 in the best of 5. It's a pool first out of Prime. Kugel has struggled with these in the past, but he has had quite a while to improve his play and his defense against them. He gets stronger and stronger all the time. Let's see how he fares this evening. There's 6 looms from Prime. Kugel has totally scouted what's going on, though. He's going to hold position a probe in the wall. He's going for the double gateway, chrono boosting out a zealot, and this is defended totally from Kugel. The only thing that could screw him up now is a misposition on the zealot in the wall. Prime gonna try and soften up the gateway, but Kugel hardwalls in with the shield battery. He moves his zealot out of position, though. I don't know exactly what that was about. Maybe a little bit of stress, a little bit of panic here as the Zerg closes in. This will be a hardwall once again. Chrono boost on the Adept out of Kugel. Another surround here. The shield battery out of energy, but the Adept lands. And Kugel will successfully hold. This Adept can totally take on all these lanes, and she is going to do so. The Shade gonna buy more time. She'll take even less damage. Like, no hull damage on this Adept. Actually, no hull damage on this Adept, and Kugel is going to try and punish the Zerg here. Already a little bit of a punishment with 2 Zerglings having to be made. The Queen should stop the Adept from dealing too much damage to the drone line. Prime trying to grab a third behind this. The Kugel is firmly ahead here, grabbing a Stargate, continuing to pump out probes, and he is going to pull ahead in the worker count here very shortly. Kugel actually not going on the attack with his Adept, instead gonna sit it in between the Nat and the third. There's the Scout Shade. However, Prime going to drop the Roachworn and the Evo Chamber in the wall. Kugel lets the Shade finish and is going to be able to pick off at least 4 or 5 drones. Prime not responding to this. Not responding to this at all. So Kugel is indeed going to get 4 drone kills for a single Adept, which is pretty decent. Oracle coming out for the teal toss. It's gonna unblock his wall. Kugel going into robotics facility. The Oracle ready to pounce. They're finished up here for the Zerg, but no safety spores, and only one queen at each base. No queens at the third. This Oracle has a chance to do a lot of damage. The first drone has fallen. Seven drones and a spore forced out of Kugel. He's going to keep the Oracle alive to fight another day with a lot of hull damage, but, you know, hey, its laser is still functional, and that's what really matters. Another 3 drones getting picked off, and Kugel will escape with the Oracle once again. Prime getting roach speed and +1, but he's taking quite a hit in economy here from Kugel. Kugel going up to 50 workers against a 33 worker Zerg. He's going to sneak out a probe here and take his third, and he's totally secure to do that. Prime hit with a little bit of a supply block. He's going to lose another Overlord, supply blocking him even harder. He does have 3 about to pop, but that means Larva is going to be stacked as this next wave of injects finishes up. Robotics facility and a couple gateways being thrown down to shore up the defense at Kugel's third. That means the lanes are going to have to take a path through here if they want to connect with any future probe line. Oracles using their energy to zap down roaches. I don't know how I feel about that. I would personally like keep the energy on the Oracles to hit any Ravagers morphing in. But hey, you know what? It worked out for him. These Zealot Adepts going to have an easy time cleaning up back at home. Nice force fields from Kugel as well. Just going to get up a couple shield batteries, and Prime very hesitant to move in here. 4 Ravagers are going to morph for Prime, but Oracle doesn't, or Kugel doesn't have Oracle energies to burn them down. He does have 2 Immortals on the ground, though. Definitely holdable here from the Protoss. Prime dropping a 4th behind this. There's the shield batteries finishing up. Prime trying to bile down the Oracles. I think he needs to be biling down the shield batteries here. He launches it at the army instead of the force fields or the shield batteries. So he's going to be forced to back out, and there's just not enough numbers here to push in anymore. He needs to go back home before Kugel runs him down. +1 about to finish for the Teal Toss here. Templar Archives on the way as well. Prime getting up Ling speed, +2 about to finish, and he's going to flood 12 Lings onto the map. Prime still really behind on workers, dealing almost no damage to the Protoss in the previous engagement. Prime gonna try and sneak out a 5th here, but I think he needs to stop balancing Lings and economy here. He needs to get up to like that 60 worker count and then flood his military units, because as it stands right now, Kugel is just going to keep getting farther and farther and farther ahead. He has +2 on the way. Archon's morphing into the map. Warp Prism finishing up, going to add a lot of utility to these Immortals, and Prime is sitting on Roach, Ravager, Hydra, which he needs to get a Lurker Den if he's going to sit on these Hydra for much longer. The 10-minute mark is here, and there's no Hive in sight for the Zerg. Kugel does kind of lose the Oracle there, but really strong push here coming out for the Teal Toss. Don't know what he did with his Warp Prism. Let me take a look around the minimap. Zealots charging into the Nat, the main force going to bully into the Zerg fourth. Prime, I think, over-respecting the aggression in his Nat, under-respecting the main Protoss push here. Although he does have enough to overwhelm this army, there's no charge lots to tank in front. He sees that too, but just didn't engage. If he had come in from like 1-2 angles here, Kugel would have been totally dead, but as it stands, Prime sends the Lings ahead way too far. And he's going to eat a couple extra casualties for that. Kugel has a lot more force fields to burn. The Zerg should push Kugel back here, but definitely taking some unnecessary losses. Oh no, Kugel didn't recall his units, so he might get run down. No, the Warp Prism able to save 2 Immortals, so that's going to be 4 Immortals in the defense. If he can chew through this Ling Shield and get in onto the Roaches, be in a good position. Prime backs out, though. I don't think Prime needed to back out here. Biles on the shield batteries in an engagement with the main Protoss force could have gained him some purchase, but didn't feel confident in that engagement, so he's going to back out. Kugel on 70 workers, though, already replenishing the army supply count, and +3 weapons under development here for the Protoss. Prime going for a Ling backstab. This is going to hit at a fortuitous timing. Kugel transferring a ton of workers to this 4th base and should lose all of the probes here. Kugel going to engage with the main Zerg force, and there aren't any Roaches to tank for these really squishy Hydra, really squishy Ravagers. I think if Kugel commits here, he's going to be in a really good position, but he's a little indecisive engaging onto creep. The Ling slide! Meet with the army. Kugel making a play against the Zerg 3rd. Prime gonna crash in with a bunch of Banelings, but they're choked up between the Hydra, and he just moves through the storms. Oh no, Prime moving into the storms. He has a few units left, but they're all in the red. Kugel is gonna charge forward, cut down the Zerg forces, as well as the Zerg 3rd base, and Prime is now a base behind the Protoss. This is really, really, really not good here for the Zerg. The worker count is pretty much even, thanks to the Ling backstab, getting like 14 probes a little bit ago. But Charge Lot's going to enter the drone line, and it's going to be an absolute slaughter here for Prime. Kugel engaging on multiple fronts. No, Prime, no, you can't retake that base. You can't do it. Not like this. That's a kill, and with that, GG is called as Kugel goes up 2-0 in the best of 5. In the bottom left, as the Yellow Terran playing for Team Ris3n, it's Chance, and in the top right, as the Red Zerg, it's Callow. Now, they did swap positions, so that's a little bit interesting. Chance was on the top right when we launched in the first time. Callow in the bottom left. Ris3n up 2-0. They need a single point to carry the victory and move on to the semifinals. Can Legion force them to go to the ace match and win 3 games in a row? Chance getting a CC. The standard Reaper expand. Callow. Going for a pull first, because why not? It's Zen. Hey, you might just kill your opponent there. I think if you're going to go pull first like this... Oh, okay, it's going to be a Roach play. He's got the 2 base pressure. He's got the 2 base pressure. No delay on the CC here for Callow. That was a little bit of a sad Ling attack. I think if he had brought all 4 Lings across and just right-click the SCV, microed it, he could have got a delay on the CC, killed an SCV, and been ahead going into this Roach Rush. It was not meant to be. Okay, this is going to be a 5 Roach Rush. He should have enough gas left over to make some of these boys into Ravagers. In fact, he will, but he's not for some reason. I don't know why he's not making Ravagers. Okay. He's gonna drone behind this as well. Chance hasn't scouted it, though. And he's just gonna have 3 Marines to defend. So this is not very good. Okay, there's the Ravagers morphing in for Callow. Here's the problem with that. Like, he could have had them and been biling down the wall already, and Ravagers move a little bit faster than Roaches, so he could have had them across the map quicker, but I don't know if it's going to matter here. Oh, no, it is totally going to matter. Chance has a tank out. Callow needs to bring the Overlord forward so he can get high ground vision for these Ravagers. And he needs to do it, like, now. Like, nowish. Alright. Chance is not going to be supply blocked from that. He's going to get out a second tank. This is a really cool, calm, and collected reaction here from Chance. He's able to save the CC, hasn't really lost any units, and I don't know. Actually, I'm just going to say it. Callow can't break in here. Chance can push down the ramp, position his units like here-ish, and force away the Roach Ravager. The Reaper's gonna try and pull the Ravagers into the tank fire. It's not gonna be successful, though. Oh my god, Callow just moves Ravagers into the tank? Okay, he's gonna back out. He's gonna back out. Chance moves out a Liberator. These Queen's doing some nice DPS on it, but it will survive to try and make an attempt on the main. And Callow's Queens are out of position, so it could okay, nope, it's just gonna sit there. So it's not gonna find any damage. Callow, finishing up Wing Speed. Chance, going to go for Stim. And it's going to be a full-on bio tank here from the yellow Ris3n Terran. A nice angle here from Chance. He will lose the Liberator to bio, but he is going to take several drones with him. He could have tried to sneak it out and repair it, but wanting to trade out with the Zerg economy at least a little bit. And we're going to move through the mid game and possibly hit the late game here. I don't see Callow attacking out anytime soon. We might see like a 7.5 minute push here from Chance. He's going to take a third CC. He's hit with a little bit of a supply block, which is unfortunate, but he's going to clear that right up. Callow with like a massive supply block. This will get cleaned up a little bit when the hatch pops, and he does have one Overlord in production, but he needs a lot more Overlords. I don't know what he's doing here. Okay, there's 4. Chance is going for that 730 bio tank push to try and clear some creep here. Callow's a little bit down in army supply. He needs to be careful and connect these. Oh no, he's overextending. Oh god, he needed to drop that bio on the 2 tanks on the low ground. Every Ling, every Bane goes down. The Ravagers can't engage on their own. These Banelings are morphing in a very dangerous location here. Queens will defend them for now, but will they though? Okay, 2 Banes do connect with the bio. The tanks are going to get cleaned up by the Queens here. A nice defense from Callow. Callow makes it through the choke. He's going to assault the engineering bay wall off on the left side of Chance's base. Chance will respond. A lot of Banelings connect with the engineering bay, but Callow didn't have the Ravagers firing behind it, so the engineering bay is going to hold with repair. Callow not dropping the biles on the SCV line either. So Chance taking almost no damage and so much gas disappearing for the Zerg. Neither player investing in upgrades right now, which is a little bit unfortunate for the both of them. Callow needs to be taking a 4th here, like really soon. He needs to either like max out and all in, or take a 4th. He's not maxing out. He is attacking though. This is a lot of Banelings. Oh, the tank's on siege at exactly the wrong moment. That means the Lings are going to flood in and get us around. Files dropping on the tank line. Callow swarming forward. He is wasting a lot of Banelings on that tank. Chance is going to have to pull back into the net and hold, but he doesn't have a wall off on this choke point. He did mine out the minerals. Banelings connecting with the SCVs, but that means they can't connect with the bio. But it's going to be enough. GG, says Chance, and Callow gets the first point in the bottom right, trying to claim a 2nd point here for Legion Gaming. It's the Purple Terran, Scuba Steve, and in the top left, as the Red Zerg, for Ris3n, it's Virus. Can Virus steal the deal and take the match for Ris3n Or will Scuba Steve give Legion Gaming another chance? Our standard hatch gas pool. Here, wait a second. Virus is not making gas or a pool. He's going to grab a minute 29 third base. Scuba Steve sending out the SCV. He saw the drone go here. Will scout the early third out of Virus. Virus going into pool gas, and then going to continue to drone. Scuba Steve's Reaper is going to do terrible things to the Zerg. This is not going to be safe for a Zerg. Close your eyes for the next, 20, 30 seconds or so until Broom has some lings out. Because there will be casualties. Alright, so Scuba Steve can't let this go unpunished. If Broom executes properly, continues sneaking out drones with a bare minimum defense, he will skyrocket in economy and overwhelm the Terran. Scuba going to have to get out some Hellions and get in on the economy of Virus here. Oh no, Broom actually isn't making Zerglings. He's not spending his larva either. Oof. So far, only 1 kill on the Reaper, 2. But Scuba Steve loses the Reaper. That's not... I don't know. I don't know that 2 drones are good. Like, are a good exchange for the Terran. If you lose the Reaper, Broom's gonna send out 4 lings. I guess he'll kill the Marine at the front. No. There's gonna be 3 Marines at the front by the time the lings arrive. Actually, Scuba's gonna back up into the main to try and kill the Overlord, so the lings could get a cancel on the bunker. No, Broom's just gonna send him out here. Not quite on the Zelnaga. Broom. A little bit supply blocked. Scuba, it looks like gearing up for a Marine tank push. Stim is under development. Broom is going to have to identify what's happening, cheese up in drones, and defend. A lair on the way for a Red Zerg and double Evo chambers. The question is, where's the Baneling nest? Where's the mass drone? Okay, there's the mass drone. 7 more drones on the production tab. But the time is rapidly approaching here, where Broom is going to have to switch into defense. And that time was not now. That time is not now. He didn't need to make 18 lings right now. What he needed was another couple waves of drones, and then to go into the lings. But as it stands, he's going to sit a little under 2 base saturation and start spamming his lings here. Scuba going to stim and kill the Overlord. I don't know that that was a necessary stim. He could have killed the Overlord anyway, and it already got all the info it needed. Looks like Scuba is just going to go for a double medevac drop, not going to wait for any tanks to sustain the attack. Broom, again, does not have a Baneling nest yet. He's going to have to use all the queens and the lings to defend this. The lings split up between bases as well. Here they come. Queen goes down instantly. Oh no, the lane's coming in piecemeal. Okay, but Scuba is focusing the hatch, so he won't be able to engage here any further. He's going to swoop around to the natural mineral line. Is he though? Okay, he kind of jukes Broom here. And he's going to use the choke points to his advantage. Not all the lanes flood in, and the ones that do get gunned down quite easily. Broom struggling to react to this. He doesn't have any Banelings morphing in. But Scuba there's a lot of mistakes here from both players. Scuba Steve is going to back out. He could have gunned down all these lings and then continued working on the hatch, but evidently not thinking that the risk was worth it. Behind this, Scuba has some marine defense at the wall. The tanks kind of derping up here. One of them is sieged and will be able to cover the low ground, but I don't know about that second tank in the Widowmine. No clue what they're doing. And it's going to be a Spire play next out of Broom. Okay, Scuba Steve drops in again. And he's going to get the hatch this time. Broom running home, but again, no Banelings on the field here. He loses the hatch. And Scuba Steve in a pretty okay position. Scuba gonna stim on the creep, gets another queen kill. A lot of energy on that queen as well. And Broom has to figure out what he wants to do here. Running in lanes piecemeal isn't the answer. The Banelings will force a pickup, but if we look at the units last tab, 2,300 for Broom, only 600 for Scuba Steve. And Scuba has a firmly established third base. Broom needed to double expand it. He just didn't. It's going to be 6 Muta coming out here for the Red Zerg, but I don't know that it's going to be enough. Scuba at 70 army supply. Scuba stutter stepping forward. I don't think he's going to find any damage with this draw. Oh no. Broom isn't responding. Broom is breaking through into the Nat of the Terran, but the SCVs are pre-split here, and that's a lot of Banelings going down in exchange. Alright, Scuba is going to find some damage. The Lings will finally clean this up. The medevac going to go down as well. Broom attacking into the Nat with some Muta as well. Oh my god, is this going to be a comeback? No, Scuba Steve's moving into his main army. Broom, no, Broom's going home! He can't engage this. He can never, ever, ever engage this with the army he has. Broom fighting his absolute heart out, but Scuba Steve proving to be a little bit too much here. It's not that there isn't any hope, it's that it's going to be very, very, very hard. It's going to take a lot for Broom to come back here. Okay, well that was a lot. That was actually a lot. That was most of the Terran army supply deleted. Widowmine's heavily damaging that tank as well. Scuba still on double the army supply of his opponent, but those were some very nice Baneling connections. Broom doesn't have a lot of good options, though. He has +2 melee about to finish. Mutalisks move forward. They could find the tank line here. Bling Muta would be enough to overwhelm these Marines and then attack the vulnerable tank medevac, but Scuba has united his forces. Missile turret going to defend at the third. Couplings will connect with the SCV line, shutting down a couple mules, but Broom doing his best to hang in here. Scuba Steve with another Marine tank push. And he is a 4-base Terran, so he's going to continue climbing in supply here. Broom responding to a drop on the left. He will clean it up, but a lot of his banelings were used up there. More cut down, morphing on the ramp. And Scuba is going to move in for the kill. Broom trying to double expand. GG is called. And Scuba evens up in the top right corner of Eternal Empire as the ace player for Legion Gaming. It's the purple Terran, Scuba Steve. And in the bottom left, returning as the ace player for Ris3n Rookie, it's the Ola Terran, Chance. One game is all that stands between each team in the semifinals. Scuba Steve gonna risk it all on a proxy barracks. This is actually okay, there's the second SCV. So at least a proxy 2 racks. Chance sending out an SCV scout, so he will know what's up eventually, and there is a refinery behind this, so this is going to be most likely 2 racks Reaper. Here's the SCV scout from Chance. He's like, where's the production? Where's the production? And he needs to react immediately. First barracks is on the map. It's not going to be Proxy Reaper. It's going to be Proxy Marauder. Interesting, interesting. Okay. 3 barracks are laid down for Scuba Steve. Chance is looking for the proxy, and he is going to find it. Chance immediately responding by not throwing down command center. This Reaper could get a delay on the 3rd barracks. As a matter of fact, oh my god, it's gonna be close, it's gonna be close! No! The barracks finishes, and Chance loses the Reaper. Scuba Steve going to barrel forward with his first Marauder, getting an SCV kill. Chance is fully walled off here. Marauder can kill the SCV. Stop more health from being added on to the... actually, he's just going to fire at the supply depot for some reason. Scuba trying to evac his SCV. It's not going to happen. This Marauder's going to take a lot of damage because it's focus firing supply depot and send the Marine, but will bully the Marine back. Chance trying to complete the bunker, but loses the Marine and loses the SCV. Factory is going to throw down a tech lab. Scuba takes out the bunker. Chance doing everything he can to hold on for Ris3n here. Tank is going to pop out onto the field. But Scuba Steve has broken through. Chance trying to mineral walk through the Marauders. Actually, I don't... Okay. Chance has 600 minerals in the bank. I think he's trying to evac and get a hidden base down. No. He was trying to engage on the ramp, but just couldn't. A tank is out here for Chance, but his hopes are dwindling by the second. Marauders in on the tank. Will get the kill. GG is called. Scuba Steve takes the win. 3-2 for Legion Gaming. Getting them in to the semifinals of the inaugural season of Alpha Rookie.